Hi, I'm Helen Richardson-Walsh, Olympic gold medalist and Grays hockey player for the whole of my career, which is coming up to 25 years. So I had a couple of bad injuries in my career. So I had an ankle problem when I was early 20s, which needed 3 operations, and I actually couldn't play hockey for 2 years, which was very, very tough indeed. I also had double back surgery towards the end of my career. Those 2 injuries, I missed out on major tournaments because of them. You know, I was told for my ankle injury by one surgeon that, yeah, we can fix it up, but you'll never play for Great Britain again. The reason I carried on was because I loved it. You know, that's kind of essentially what it came down to. But I also did have a very strong ambition to want to be an Olympic champion. And I thought, you know, I want to be there one day. I want to be standing on top of that podium. That was the thing that kept me going through the difficult periods in my career. What we created for the London Olympic cycle and the Rio Olympic cycle at the end, the team ethos that we developed and the care and the support and the challenge and actually trying to be better and trying to improve ourselves, and that was a challenge. But I loved that challenge. That was a massive motivation towards the back end of my career when, if I'm honest, you know, I did not enjoy every single day. And at the moment I've not found the next challenge that I want, although I've started a master's in organisational psychology, which is opening my mind to lots of new ideas and information, and that has been a challenge, but in a different way. But what am I, 3 years after leaving the team? And having spoken to friends who have retired, you know, they've all said that it takes time to get to that place where you're, you know, okay, this is me now and I know what I'm doing and who I am and what I want to do. I'm trying to be nice to myself and not worry too much. To be kind to yourself. For most of us, we are our own worst critics. It's very easy to expect too much of yourself, particularly when you're going through a tough time, particularly when you're coming back from injury. One of the things that I said to myself when I came back from injuries was to not expect myself to be at the level that I was, you know, before I got injured. And it's impossible to come back and be where you were. It's actually impossible. And so to just lower that expectation. Be patient with yourself, be kind, give yourself the time to build it up again, and just do the simple thing. You know, that was one of the things that I always said anyway to myself when I was playing at my very best, was just do the simple thing as well as you can. Well, all of my best friends are from the hockey team, various teams that I played in, some international, some club. You know, having that support from them was vitally important, along with my family as well. What I tend to do when I'm struggling and when I was injured was that I didn't want to talk to anyone. I wanted to just hide away and isolate myself. And as I, experienced more injuries and as I learned about myself, who I was as a person and what I needed to be healthy, I learned that I needed to talk to people and open up. My teammates were incredibly important, but I needed to let them in, to allow them to be there for me.